welcome back to my channel. I'm Sydney. If you're new, welcome. So today I have an awesome video that I'm so excited for. So basically it's a haul. Some of the stuff, the first thing I'm going to show you is stuff that I picked up recently, and then the rest of it is going to be stuff that was given to me by a subscriber. And I will start with a funny story of how small the world is and how it's forever getting smaller. So basically all this makeup that I've got is now from a friend of mine who has been a subscriber to my channel basically since the beginning. So for basically 6 years she has been following me on YouTube, and we are now connected and friends because her fiance is one of Scott's best friends that he's known basically since they were born. So I've hung out with her a couple times. Scott and I hung out with her and her fiance last weekend, and I just hung out with them again last night. And she was clearing out her makeup collection and was like, hey, well, I know you'll put these to good use, so take whatever you want. So I went like this and just took all of it. So I'm so excited. I'm so motivated to take videos and do blog posts of them because I'm just like, oh! So that aside, this is more than generous. I'm beside myself, and I've thanked her way too many times and she's laughing at me, but I'm like, oh my god. So I'm going to start with some of the things that I picked up recently. The number one thing which I mentioned in my last video is my Fitbit Alta HR. I will have a review coming next week. I was going to put it up for this week's video, but I got too excited and couldn't wait to do this one. So I will have a review comparing this to the Move. So the other day, probably last weekend, I've seen this company on Instagram a lot, and I was really intrigued. So I picked up the Brighter White Teeth Whitening Kit. They have a 7-day challenge, and some of the results have been absolutely amazing. So I don't have super yellow teeth, but they're not as white as I would like them to be, and my dad has had issues with yellowing teeth just because he's drank tea his whole life and doesn't really want to pay for like dental grade cleaning or whitening. So I picked this up. This kit has 44 uses. I don't need 44 uses, so my dad picked up some extra trays, so we're going to split the kit. So I will have a review of this. I'll probably have a full video review as well, but for sure it'll be up on my blog. I would say in the next couple weeks, because I'm not sure if we're going to get right into it or if I'd like to get both my dad and me on the same schedule for that. So if you're interested, keep on watching for that. And then the other day, just grocery shopping at the cottage, there was a 50 off plus bin. So I got a Nicole by OPI oil to go for cuticles. I had another one by OPI, which I've basically used up. And then I have a L'Oreal Paris Infallible Never Fail Lip Liner in Nude, and that's actually what I have on today with one of my Essence lipsticks. The other day, Scott and I, coming back from the cottage, went to the Tanager Outlets, which is just kind of outside Barrie for anyone from like the GTA Ontario area. And I went into Calvin Klein because just before Christmas I went to Calvin Klein and got some underwear and stuff like that, so I was like, let's see what they've got. So I did get some underwear, which I'm not really going to show, just some basics, and then I saw this outfit and I had to have it. So I got this gorgeous blush tone blouse, and of course I'm doing it no justice by holding it up, but it's really pretty. It's got some nice little gold detailing on the wrist, and it's a very nice peachy blush shade. Love it, and was like, oh, this would be great for work. It's a great spring color. You dress it up, dress it down. And then I found these pants in my size. The first time I saw the stock of these, they only had like size 10, 12, 14, and I was like, well, I'm never going to find them if they're on clearance. And then I found them. So basically, they are another another blush tone, and they've got a pattern in them, and one of the lightest shades in the pattern is actually the color of the shirt. So love them, put them together, was like, yes, when I don't get to wear jeans to work anymore, this will be the first outfit that I put together, and I just love them. It comes with a belt as well, and it's quite a nice tone, so super excited for that. And then I got one other shirt that also works for work and just for dressing up or being casual, and it's this nice black sleeveless tank, and it's got a leather or a pleather detailing, and then a really cute gold chain on the neck, which actually undoes from one side so you can get your head in. First time I tried it on, I didn't know that, and I just managed to fit my head in. so now I won't break it. You just undo it. And it just looks really, really nice. And the last item that I picked up that I forgot about, I got this from the dollar store. This is the Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel in medium brown. I'm not big on this style of brow product, but I figured I'd give it a whirl again. I have a hard candy one that I never really, it just doesn't do it for me, but I thought, I'll try it. So that's all the stuff that I've picked up recently. And now to have your heart just like beat through your chest. Anyways, this is the bag. It all came in and it's pretty loaded. So, alright, so I'm going to start with a couple of the face products. So I have a couple of drugstore foundations, and like myself, Boston is quite fair. So this is Rimmel London Lasting Finish 24 Hour with Comfort Serum. And this is in True Ivory. And then this is one of the Revlon Color Stay Whipped foundations, and this is also in an ivory shade. I got a YSL Touche Flare #1 concealer. There's a Tarte blush, and this is in Blissful, and there's also a Milani blush, and this is in Romantic Rose, and this is like my color blush. Like if you guys know, NYX Dusty Rose is like my favorite blush. So this is like the same shade, the same tone, so obviously I'm going to love it. And then the other two that I've got so far, this is the Becca. This is a mineral blush in Songbird, which looks absolutely stunning. So I'm like, oh, excited for that. And this is a Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in Love is the Drug. And that's what that one looks like. And I love the packaging. I don't think I've ever touched Charlotte Tilbury, like ever, in packaging or otherwise. So kind of excited for that. And then this is a Laura Mercier blush. And this is in Rose Bloom. So also quite a lovely shade. And then the last face product I have is a Charlotte Tilbury and Norman Parkinson Film Star Bronze and Glow Suntan and Sunlight. And they are cream products. And I'm super excited to try these. They look so, so pretty. And so does the packaging. Like, that's pretty awesome packaging. Some of the eyeliners that I got, there's two Kat Von D liners. One is in Dali, and then this one, I can't pronounce. It looks German, and I really can't do that. So these are really cool colors. Excited to try those. Then there's a Rimmel Scandalize, and this is in Gossip Green, quite pretty. And then there's some teal and blue shades. This is another Rimmel one. This is in Emerald Sparkle, so that's quite pretty. There's a MAC one in here, and this is the High Def Cyan Chromographic Pencil. Awesome. There's a, what is this one? This is a L'Oreal Paris in Plum. And then the last one is a Black Velvet Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil. So everyone knows Urban Decay's eyeliners are awesome, so now I will get to find out for myself. On to the eye things. There are two Art Deco palettes. I have a third one, but the third one is just empty, and I'll just show you that. So it's just something that you can pop and fill in. And then the first one I have has all these like blues and greens and like such pretty colors in them, so super excited for that. And then this other one has a fancier packaging. These shades are more neutral and more toned down compared to the blues and greens. Then there's a Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Dolce Vita Luxury Palette. And again, more neutral tones, but super, super pretty. I was like, that one looks pretty awesome. That one looks pretty awesome. They all look great. So excited to see what the pigment's like on these ones. Then there's two Milani shades. This is Bella Rouge Metallic and Bella Navy. So this is the Bella Rouge, if I can open it. That's Bella Rouge. And this is going to be Bella Navy. Stunning colors. Like these look like they have so much pop to them. So excited to try these. I can never really get my hands on Milani. This is one from Elizabeth Arden. And this is in Aquamarine. It's one of the beautiful color eyeshadows. So again, quite the pop of color. And a great spring summer color. There's really gorgeous weather today. So I'm super excited and like amped up to try some of these. Now I have two NARS duos. This one is in Alhambra, and that's what that looks like. So that one's quite pretty. And then this other one is in Kalahari. So some deeper bronzy types colors, and they seem quite rich, so excited for that. There is a Laura Mercier. This is the iArt Artists Palette. And like just the packaging is so nice on this one. It has a mirror, which I don't want to blind you with. And then these colors, which look awesome. Like I love the purples. I love the nudes. I love all of them. But like this color purple, African Violet. This color right here looks awesome. Then the one beside it is Plum Smoke right here, which also looks like a really, really nice color. So you'll definitely have a look from this one coming up soon. Then I got a MAC palette. Can we, like really? What? So super excited to try this. Loving these colors as well. It's always great to have a neutral palette, so this is awesome. And then the next three eye palettes, I basically fainted inside. There's three Christian Dior palettes, and they still have the nice little velvet, like, don't get your fingerprints on them pouches. This first one is Trafalgar, and like such pretty colors. Like that middle color, oh my goodness. Like I don't even want to touch these because I love the quilting on them. Like they just look so pretty. So I'll definitely have to bring myself to it and swatch those. The next one that I have is Victoire, which again has some more purple tones in it and just like such rich colors. The third palette is Jardin, and this one has some gorgeous shades in it. So very foresty, very like pretty. And this bottom color right here, oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait to touch that. It looks so pretty. Now onto the lip products. So I'll start with the odd ones that I only have like one of. This is a Makeup Forever, and this is in C211. And I have a feeling this is the one that I just got in my little sampler. Now that I'm like looking at it in the numbers, I'm not sure. I have to check it out. So I got that back on Black Friday. There is a Rimmel Gloss, which is Oh My Gloss. And this is in the shade Snog. Pretty pretty. There's a Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss. And this is in Goddess. And it's quite like a nice lavender kind of mauvey color. There is a lip liner. This is the No Bleeding Lips Secret Lip Liner. There's a Revlon Color Rose Lip Butter in Pink Truffle, which is quite pretty. There's an Elizabeth Arden color, and this is in Ultraviolet. That's quite a deep, dark plum color, which is quite nice. What else? There are three Revlon Color Stay Moisture Stains. I've got Shanghai Sizzle, Miami Fever, and Parisian Passion. And what's really funny is when I got the lip liner and the Nicole by OPI cuticle oil, they had some of these in here, and I almost bought Miami Fever, this color right here. I was this close to buying it, so clearly God was like, no, like just hold up, wait one more day. So super excited to try these. Like I love these colors. These ones are very, very spring, summer, and I'll wear purple whenever I want, so not worried there. Then there's two more Revlon products. These are the Ultra HD Matte Lip Colors. And this bottom one is in HD Crush. And this one, I can't read the color on it. Devotion. So Devotion and Crush. I have a friend who actually worked for Revlon, and she kept telling me about these, so I'm like, let's try them, let's see what they're like, see if I can pick up some more colors of them. Then next, I got a couple of Color Pops, and I haven't tried these ones yet. I've been dying to, and I just don't get around to it. So I've got Cougar, which is a matte, and Frida, which is a satin. So looking forward to trying these ones out. There is a lip gloss in here that I'm pretty sure she said her cousin makes, someone in the family, and this is Lovely by Live Simple Farms Gloss. And it's such a pretty, it seems like a very nice dark color, so I'm definitely going to try this. There's a Marc Jacobs lipstick, and this is in So Sophia, and like, heart palpitations, like I need to try this. It's such a pretty color, so I'm like, yes. And Marc Jacobs packaging, I like this. This is sleek, this is pretty, and it's got a substantial weight to it, but not more so than these Hourglass lipsticks. So there's two, I'm assuming they're two different styles because they're in two different packagings, but like the weight of these Hourglass lipsticks, like they're hefty. They are hefty. So this one is Femme Rouge in Nocturnal. So like a really, oh, that's pretty. And like I love the cut of the lipstick bullet. how it's got like a flat edge here, it's squared off at the top, and then there's some etching into it. I'm not quite sure if the camera will pick it up. The next Femme Rouge color is in Fawn, a more nude shade. That's quite pretty. Ones are in like a taller tube. They're like a pencil. What are this one? So again, Femme Nude, this is nude number 1, but it's in like a crayon form, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of pretty, so we'll see how that one looks. And then this last one is in nude number 6. So, a little bit of a darker nude. So, I can't wait to try these. You know that as a fair person, it's hard to find nude lipsticks, so we'll see how that goes. And then the last products that I got, 6 MAC lipsticks. 6 of them. Oh my goodness. So, let's just go through them one at a time. I've got Cream Sheen in Crosswires. That's a pretty color. Up the Amp, and this was one of the other ones that I was like, well, I have Heroin, should I get this one? Like, should I take this one from her? And she insisted, so I'm like, alright. Amplified in Fusion Pink. Like, oh my goodness. Viva Glam 5. So a sparkly, well, it looks a little bit sparkly of a nude shade. Got an Amplified in Chatterbox, another bright pink. Oh my gosh, these colors are so good for spring! And last but not least, this is Cream Sheen On Hold. So a little bit more of a darker kind of corally. So guys, I can't even, like, I'm so overwhelmed and I'm so excited. So I've got so many things in my head of like what I want to film and what I want to plan. But if there's something that you want to see, please hit me up in a comment on my social media. Like, let me know what you'd like to see. If there's a look, if there's a palette or a lipstick that you want to see, if there's swatches. I'm kind of feeling a MAC lip swatch right now. I feel like it needs to happen. Or just like a general lip swatch with these new products. Like, let me know, because I'm gonna need help controlling myself doing this. So if you give me a purpose, we'll be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got anything new recently, let me know what it is. I still have some gift cards from Christmas I haven't touched yet for Sephora. And I'm looking for some new NYX products and Wet n Wild and Essence. So if there's anything that you've been loving, please let me know what it is, because I want to love it too. Now, pardon me while I go buy some more storage for my makeup, because this is not going to fit in what I have. So wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya!